When you see that on the news day after day after day, certainly this is not the America we know. My name is Dr. Robert Hamilton. I am a pediatrician in Santa Monica, California, and this is my second opinion. The reality is that people have been brain damaged by what is happening out there. They listen to the news, they listen to all of the terror that is going on. How can you not help people for being afraid? If it's not COVID, it's about the rioting, which is affecting all of us throughout the entire country. When you get to older elementary school, junior high, and high school kids, they're looking at the whole thing, they're watching the news, and they're seeing total chaos. What happened in Minneapolis was a tragedy. And I think that there is unanimous agreement on that by everybody who's seen this video, heard about this video. The tragedy of George Floyd is not to be swept under the carpet. But what is happening is that in the aftermath of that, I think you have a completely different group of people who are taking advantage to loot and to destroy property, vandalize property. But when you see that on the news day after day after day, certainly this is not the America we know. And so they're looking at it as well, and they're kind of wondering what is going on out there. Now, if they want to join the protests and go out there and peacefully protest, I can understand that. By the way, they're not socially distancing out there in the protest line, from my observation. I'm in Santa Monica. I don't know if you watched the news, but Santa Monica was terribly, terribly impacted by the riots that happened a couple days ago. I mean, on Sunday, they burned and they destroyed scores of businesses in my community. I mean, I'm talking about the guy downstairs and the person, half a block away who had, $5,000 each bicycles taken from his shop. The guy right below me is a pharmacist. His place was, disheveled. And I looked at him, I said, "Are you going to come back?" He said, "I'll come back." They ransacked his store in Iran as well. In America and in Iran, he gets his store vandalized. I have to tell you, that kind of hit me in the gut. On one hand, the protests are legitimate. On the other hand, you have this incredible outpouring of people who seem to be opportunists who are looking at this as the moment that they can go out and get something for free. But I think that this may have also kind of fomented, if you will, the crescendo of people getting out of their homes and running out there into the street because of that sense of finally they feel a sense of freedom, I guess. I think this is a very difficult time in our nation's history. I think it's a very confusing time for young people. We need revival. We need to have people, in my opinion, I'm a Christian. I believe that there is a God in heaven. We need to say, "God, help us."